We now welcome in the two-time Super Bowl champ Bryant McFadden to offer his thoughts on the situation. B-Mac, obviously not what we wanted to be sitting down here talking about on a Monday night in terms of life in the NFL, but Jon Gruden out as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders after some offensive, homophobic, and racist comments were unearthed out of his emails. Your reaction to this situation and the timeline of events is what?
I'm surprised to hear the news today. Granted, this information came out a week ago, but it seemed like everything was going to be okay for Jon Gruden because he coached this past Sunday at home against the Chicago Bears. One would think if you're coaching your team when you're under scrutiny, things will be okay, more so than not. And then hearing the information tonight regarding Jon Gruden, clearly the extra emails they received were horrible, were bad. For them to make this move instantly right now, not waiting it out, I'm surprised. They still owe him what? I don't know the ramifications of the resigning, but he was owed around $70 million. I mean, he's getting paid $10 million a year. So hearing this news, clearly the new information regarding the emails were so bad they had to make a move and not wait. And because of that, they will be, calling someone else their new head coach.
B-Mac, you do such a great job week in and week out of giving us the player's perspective on all things across the NFL. But this is a situation that it's new to all those guys in the locker room. Take us inside that locker room. Obviously, you're just forecasting what might come here for the Raiders. But in terms of what that group is now faced with and coming together and trying to play the remainder of this season to remain competitive, what's out in front of them and what are those conversations like in your eyes in that locker room?
Well, I think as a player, you have to only worry about what you can control. And that's what you go out and do as an individual, and then, of course, coming together as a team. But I think as a player, too, if I was a part of that locker room, I'm okay in them firing Jon Gruden because it's not just a mistake. If you consistently sent emails, disrespectful emails from an 8-year period, right? You knew what you were doing. That's just who you are. So I feel like that was the right thing to do. So I think for the players, and some players might have felt some type of way regarding his personality. Who knows? His character, we don't know. But I can tell you this much, from 2010 to 2018 or however long it was, you were consistently sending emails that were not appropriate, that were not respectful. That's just who you are. So now he's gone. That era is over. Now let's get back to the business at hand, right? We've lost 2 ball games. We still control our own destiny. We're in a division that kind of is wide open, to say the least, right? So we still have a shot to do everything that we were trying to do in the beginning of the season, even though we will have a new interim head coach. So I think personally for the Raiders, this could be a blessing in disguise, not to mention seeing how well they have performed this season. They have some talent. They just got to get back in the winning column.
B-Mac, we appreciate your time and your thoughts here on CBS Sports HQ, weighing in on a less than favorable situation for all parties involved. Thank you, B-Mac.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.